Yeah, yeah. Check the scoreboard. Red song. Oh, yeah, what you wanna take? Make your snaps count. Oh, yeah, what you wanna take? Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Take what you're given till you get what you wanna take. Grind like the rent do, turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count.
My bad. My G, what's up, man?
Yo, I can't hear the music. Can't hear nothing. I came in like a.
You couldn't hear nothing?
I can't hear nothing.
That's on you. I only muted your audio.
I can hear you now, so we good.
All right. Well, now, as we have finally concluded our winter season, and as you can see on the screen, our winter champions, ball up top. Very, very good finals. We didn't. I didn't know if y'all thought we wasn't gonna give them a finals.
Oh no! They got to get their flowers.
They gonna get their flowers.
They got to get their flowers.
And as you can see, this podcast is episode 10 of the end of the winter season. So this is the final podcast of the winter. I know we have played 2 games of the spring, but we're not ready for that yet.
Yeah,
we got to close this season out. What's good, E?
Real quick. So we're going. This one is going to be a nice tight podcast, real quick. But I know everybody by now should have watched the championship game. If you haven't, shame on you. But just give your overall thoughts in the game. Very good game, by the way. Close game. That's all you can ask for. The 2 teams that deserve. You said it at the beginning. You did a pregame speech. The 2 teams that deserve to be there. Rightfully said, they played like it. It wasn't always pretty football. The win was a major factor, as I guess you'll talk about soon. But at the end, it came down to 1 score, and it came down to essentially, it's a lot of plays that came down to 1 play. I know everybody's going to talk about 1 play that,
But that wasn't the game.
That wasn't. It ultimately kind of became the game, but it shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been.
It shouldn't have been. So that's what we're going to talk about. Let's put it out. We're going to talk about the drop.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about the drop. So
yeah.
We all know, and it goes without saying, he has to make that catch. He has to make that catch. It's probably still eating at him that he dropped that.
Those are the catches that you dream about, that you don't sleep well for a couple.
Yeah, you have nightmares about. Yeah, you have nightmares about drops like that. Yeah, you had a lot of those in your day. Yes, I know that's what you was about to do. I know that's what you about to do. I'm trying to see if I ever dropped a pass like that. That's what you were about to say.
That's actually not what I was going to say.
Go ahead.
I've never dropped a game that like a tie the game type. I've never dropped that. But
they don't go to you. They come to me. That's why. That's the reason why you're not in that position. Let's get this first and foremost.
Listen.
First and foremost, you're never in that position.
The only reason E be hating on me is because that's what your boys always do. E knows I'm his. He know if the game's on the line, E's like go to right. You lying.
There's a reason why you never dropped it. You never had a target in that situation. But I'll let you finish your story. Go ahead.
So no, I was trying to think of a game that something happened where it kind of bothered me, but the only thing I can think of is I didn't sleep good after losing a fantasy football championship when I could have started another guy that would have won me the game. That's about it. Not regular football. It never happened. Not in regular football is always like other factors. It was never that for us per se. You know what I mean?
Believe it or not, I actually do have one of those. It wasn't a championship or anything like that. And I still and it's not even here. It's blitz. It was just a regular like week 4, week 5 game, something like that. And it was the game against a shout out to Reiko. He made a play on the ball, but it's something I should have called. And it's a day that my finger ended up like this. Y'all threw it on the money. Reiko got a small. He got a fingertip on it, but it's something that I should have caught. And it gave us our first loss of the season.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember that one, but that was about it. But nothing like this. Like I said, mine was a week 4 game. You said you never had one, which I find well,
Yeah.
I don't find hard to
You know
believe.
what? But no, what it is me personally. I'll get the drops. I'm not saying I don't. You get like early drops. I won't when it. Once you start catching, you start catching. Like that's
Yeah.
that's how
Uh-huh.
I am. Once I'm catching the ball, I'm catching the ball. If I'm gonna have drops, I would have been having the drops from the start of the game, and then you start to press a little bit, but not. We already halfway through the game. I'm already over that.
But you know what it looked like? Because let's go. People trust their hands up to a certain extent. All right.
Anas, you know damn well you would not
Exactly.
keep me on the sideline.
But we're gonna talk real football. Like people trust their hands up to a certain extent. Something like that, you corral that ball and make sure
Yeah,
you.
you might want to hug it. Yeah.
It kind of looked like he was in between,
How to catch
indecisive
it.
on what he was
Yeah,
gonna
because
do.
I
So
you
that's what it
could
looked
have you
like.
could have did this, or then he was
This,
like,
or you
then he
could have
tried
jumped in
to.
front of it and
Yeah,
boom, you could have did that. I think a situation like that, you make sure because you don't know who's around
grab
you.
that thing for dear
You
life,
grab that ball, you hold
and
on.
I
Like he
I don't
looked.
even. Uh, I don't even the best losers here.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even think I stay on my feet catching that pass. I think I grab and
It's
hug
just
the
and
football
hug it
and
and go to
fall
the
to the
floor.
floor like thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
so it's one of those where you're like, I just gotta catch it. But
You just gotta
listen,
catch
man.
it. That's it.
Yeah, listen, you're going to think about it, and you of all people should make that catch. So
Oh yeah, for
the
sure.
what makes it worse is that we expect you to make that catch.
Your quarterback went to you for a reason.
Yeah,
You're his guy.
yeah,
You're
you're
the
his guy.
guy.
We
You're the guy.
expect you, like you are.
Yeah.
You can't drop it. You
Yes.
specifically, you V,
Yes. Yes.
Vinny. So,
That's the thing
uh,
we talk about when we say like the levels and guys like that. Like he has to catch that. There's
yes,
other people that,
you're
and
like,
we debated stuff like that. Like if they drop it, the moment
okay,
might have been a little
but
too
no,
big. I
not
get
you.
it. Not you. You can't
You don't
drop
get
it.
the pass.
Yeah.
You don't get the pass, and that's part of being a superstar. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You don't get the pass. This game. All right, let's break down. Let's go through the game a little bit. Break it down a little bit. Early. I'm gonna say I didn't think the Bills' offense was smooth
At all. The
at
whole
all
day. The
the
whole
whole
day.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Although they went up, they had what 2 pick sixes, and even the touchdown to Nick. I don't even know if it was for Nick.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
And I thought Riley got a hand on it, and then it falls to Nick. Wait, listen, you're gonna take it however you get it. Like that's not the thing. But we're used to seeing them bump him to a T3. we're you You're used to seeing the Bills offense a little bit smoother than that. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna give ball up top the credit for that because honestly, I think this was a matter of ball up top may have needed to face a little bit more adversity throughout the season to lose or something. It's because now you come in here like can't nobody beat us.
Yeah.
And that may
We talking about
hinder
the
your
bill?
sorry. That may
Okay,
hinder
yeah.
your preparation.
Yeah.
I know ball up top was prepared. And even watching the game, you can see the calls that were being made defensively and the switches and all that stuff. They had a game plan and they
I don't know
executed
what
the
this
game
stuff
plan.
meant, but I heard Knicks
Yeah,
called out
I
a
heard a
lot,
lot
and
of shit.
guys would go from one side of the field to the other side, like they
Yeah,
knew the
and
plays that were
that
being
was
ran.
like
It
you
was
knew
weird. Yeah.
like they came out there and
Mm-hmm.
defended the Ville.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ville came out there and played ball up top like they were everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair to say?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, so and these guys come from football backgrounds, so they literally went in there. It's like, look, when they do this, we do that. When they do this, we do that. Knicks, all the calls.
Get the gift and the curse of having games filmed.
Yeah, but that's part
Yeah.
of it adds another staple to what you have to be able to do as an offense because you have to have something else to go to. You do something, it works, it works, it works, it works, it works. It can't be the finals where you find out that somebody figured out how to stop it for a second,
Yeah.
Gives you then what do you go to? You got to have that secondary offense. So that's my take on for the most part. Then you got the wind. Um
All right. Let me pose a question to you this way. Let's not use hindsight. Please don't use what you know. I
okay.
know that's kind of hard to do. You have a 21-7 lead at halftime. Things are going your way,
Uh-huh.
relatively smooth. Do you take the ball to try to put your foot on their throat, or do you take the win in which ball up top wasn't really moving the ball at all?
They were moving it. They just weren't converting. And then, go ahead, go ahead.
The No, because what I'm saying would be using what I know. So go ahead, go ahead. This is before the half. So go ahead.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
We're old, so veteran. Yeah, you too. Veteran. The veteran
Okay, sure.
decision that I think we would make is keep the wind in our favor. The reason why is because we have the leeway of the lead. So we're not worried about them getting the ball and scoring because we're already up. Even if they do score, we're still up. And they'll have a harder time scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm gonna play the fence here. Uh, I do hear the
I
thought
understand of trying to put it away.
of let's
Put
put
it
it
away.
away
Let's
now.
put it away now.
Let's step on their throats.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in hindsight, that may have turned the tides a little bit because it did change. It was two different, it's two completely different halves.
Two completely different ball up top offenses.
Yes, because they were able to go a little bit deeper downfield later. It was just bombs
Mm-hmm.
and bombs and bombs to
Bombs to
get them
Chris
back into
here.
the game quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got within 7 points when there was 13 minutes left in the game. We're in a regular football game now.
Yeah.
Now, I got to give a little. I thought Shane. There was a fourth down play that Shane rushed.
Mm-hmm.
He rushed it. And if you could see my face on the sidelines when certain things happen, I give that like, what was that? Because he could have been a little bit more patient and he overthrew somebody on the sideline. I wasn't sure who. I can't remember who it
Yeah.
was on the
Mm-hmm.
right sideline. But he could have literally just sat back there and let them run around. They only needed a few yards. They would have got it, and that would have been completely different end to this game. I'm not saying they win it, but that drive continues. That was a big fourth down stop for ball up top. Also,
But
the
it,
prep.
but also, and again, he's probably going to say nobody could stop him. I get it, and I respect the confidence. Ortiz did a great job.
Amazing.
Let's call it Donovan Ortiz. He did a great job in trying to contain Shane as best he could. It's not an easy job to do for
But
anybody. We know
that's
that.
that's
But he
all in the
did
game
he did
planning.
a solid job, huh?
That's all in the game planning.
Yeah.
So we know Donovan's fast, right? So at the end of the day, you have to be disciplined on top of the speed because Shane will get you with that little pump over the top, spin back, and now he gets to square back up, and then he'll get you with the run. Donovan was disciplined. I think he only got one penalty for a hold on Shane where he kind of pulled
Yeah.
him, slowed him up. But
Mm-hmm.
Shane wasn't able to turn the corner to get running, to get, one of their staple plays. Shane scrambles out and gives a little bit, but he wasn't able to get to the edge. He'd only get like a yard before Donovan got him to the sideline. So I'm gonna assume that was all part of the defensive game plan because you know what he's capable of doing. So guys in the right position.
I'm just looking at the comments.
What?
Latest one. Good job, everyone.
Oh, yeah. So then
Uh,
they just and then Aram, the pick Aram caught was basically covering a staple play.
the staple play.
A staple
Mm-hmm.
play in that offense.
And we're not going
And
to say
you
who it is.
we're not gonna
Watch
say
your
what it is.
film.
We're not
Yeah, yeah,
that
because
if you're
they
not
might. Yeah.
watching film, you don't know. If you don't watch them regularly, me and E get
Yeah.
the luxury of watching guys play only. And we just watch every game. So we kind of know what guys do.
Mm-hmm.
But ball up top seemed to know too. So, you know, they played a championship game, man. And then they walked them down.
Yeah.
They walked them down quickly too because it was bomb over the top and defensively safety play. I'm gonna put it on Vinny was atrocious.
Oh, for sure. And it at times made Nick look like he was out of place because he's the one that ended up chasing
Chasing, yes, but he's trying to
chasing
cover.
and
He's trying to
Chris, and
bring
then
it.
he's just trying to cover up. Like
Yes,
on one side, chasing the guy on the other side, and so it looks like he's out of place, but he's just trying to cover up the ground that Vinny left vacant.
Yes. Now,
So yeah.
what caused that? Not knowing where the QB's throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got to go back to the talent of what Ramsey can do, which is throwing a dime without giving away where he's throwing
Where
it.
he's throwing it.
So what happens is you get flat-footed, and Chris isn't slow. So when Chris pass you and you're flat-footed, he's
Even
gonna
he's
have
leaving,
you,
right?
and
That's
you
what they
have a
say, no?
QB who could get even is leaving, and you have a QB
Yeah.
who could get him the ball. That happened many times.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Then Ned got going later in that game. They also got some of the luck that DeVille got in the first half because there was a play that was tipped and Ned caught it and kept going. It was just like a
Yeah, yeah,
complete
yeah.
reverse of
Yeah.
all
Mm-hmm.
things in the second half. Like we
Yeah.
switch wind, who's throwing the bombs, and now the luck is going on their side, and that was basically it. Ramsey actually was like, "How much time we got left? What score?" It was 13 minutes. He was like, "Oh, we good."
Oh, we good. We good.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to them, man. Like, you couldn't ask for nothing more in a championship game, basically. So quick
All right.
breakdown of that. Proud of that. That you got to be proud of that team. Ned did a good. They did a good job. They picked up the. Like I said, we gave them credit for. There's a couple guys on the team that were just picked up the first day of the
The
season.
first day, Vaughn we walked on the field, and I walked around to about three,
Like,
four
yo,
other
got room
teams.
for a guy?
You got room for him? Nah. You got room for him? No. You got room for him?
Went to
No. And
Ned.
then I
Ned was
finally went to
like,
that. No,
yeah,
sure.
send him on.
And he scored
Yeah.
2 touchdowns in the championship game.
And he had a catch that I thought he was
Oh,
going to drop. He
I
snagged
thought he was
that
going to
one.
drop it on the sideline.
Yeah,
He
he
snagged it
caught
though.
that. That was a tough one to grab. Then you got Carlos,
Mm-hmm.
who wasn't on a team either, and then everybody else are the ball up top guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Adil also. Adil. He
Yeah.
was new to the team, but then everybody else was the core guys that came in with ball up top, and they got it done as a team. I know they sat down and they were ready for that game. Let's put it like that. Didn't start how they wanted it to, but they were ready. Congratulations to ball up top.
From being the garbage man literally a year ago, going winless, to now being the winter champions. Like, kudos to those guys, man.
Yeah, and this was a
Congrats, ball
tough.
up top. Hmm?
What it is this was a tougher. This isn't a. This is like an in between, like because you got to add some of the higher ranked guys onto teams. So this was a tougher
What'd
season.
you say? So it was like closer to what, like a
It's like a
D2?
D2 sliding upward a little bit. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't. Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't.
This definitely wasn't
Yeah,
D3.
it definitely wasn't D3. Definitely wasn't straight D2. It was more like a
Yeah.
in between one, two. So this was a
Mm-hmm.
tougher season. So that's impressive for them. Impressive for I'm not here to kill the Ville either. Impressive for the Ville to be able to be so good in this. This was
But in wrapping this
Oh,
up, just shout out to everyone. This winter was difficult with the snow and everything. So everybody who, stuck through with us, we made it work. Shout out to y'all for finding new fields,
yeah,
Like this
yeah.
wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but we got it done. And now on to the spring. But before we close this out, I know you got some things you got to say.
All right. So to get so in this game here, uh, there was a finals MVP, and our finals MVP for Red Zone in this finals was no other than Chris. He played an impeccable game. He made one mistake, two mistakes, one drop on a touchdown, and one diving catch he was trying to make, popped the ball up, turned into an
That turned
interception.
into a pick six.
But
Yeah.
but
But
then
after
turned
that,
the game around. Never looked back. He had one going towards the sideline like an out route.
the
Hit
toe
him on a
drag.
dime, toe drag, swagged it downfield over the top, and the man runs nothing but flies all day.
Yeah.
Flies in posts, full speed posts, flies all day. And he was able to do it. He said he can run them all day, and he said can't nobody run with him. And that's what it looked like this game. So shout out to Chris, man. He said he had a tough start to his red zone career because we were
Oh, for
like
sure.
because
Yeah,
he had a
yeah.
great game one and then kind of tailored off.
Well, the game one was against like I can't remember who, but like a lesser D2, close to the D3 teams. So it kind of
Yes.
came off like it was a little too easy for them.
Too
Like
easy
this is the
for him.
kind of competition it's gonna be. He
Hmm.
didn't outwardly say it, but you could kind of
But you could
see
tell,
with
like,
some of
oh,
the
this
girls
is what
like,
it
yeah,
is.
this is
I'm gonna
it. This is gonna
kill.
be easy. Yeah,
Then he met the rest of the division,
yeah.
and they could ball. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Chris, man.
Yeah. Good guy too,
Yeah, I
man.
know who he is now. Put it like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, now Now we're gonna go on, and we have a manager of the year also, and it should be it was a 2 team race, 3 team race for this manager of the year, but at the end of the day, we had to go with Ned, manager of the year.
The
Uh,
reason, and also part of the reason, as you said, this team was never played together.
no,
You know what I mean? Like they had to gel starting week one. This is not a history of a team together. I know there was an undefeated team who was probably second place, and then there was another team that also add. It was still a lot of core guys. They did add one player also
yeah,
on week one. And SFS, we'll say it. It was ball up top, Deville, SFS that we were kind
yeah,
of debating it. But it just felt like this team right here, like you said, with adding what 4 new guys
day one.
or whatever we day
Vaughn, no
one.
no question, just was like,
Yeah,
yeah, send him over. Carlos
yeah.
was looking for a team, send him over. They was like, all right, we had him. You know what I mean? Deal. It's like, yo, we looking for guys, and they made these guys. Everybody on this team contributes. Everybody. There's not a
And they had
player.
guys that had to leave because they had
Mike,
Twigs. I know
Mike
Mike had to go away
Twigs,
for
yeah, Mike
school.
had to go away for school. Twigs couldn't come anymore because he was working. Pause.
Yeah.
Um,
Tried to
but
go one day without one,
I
man.
tried. I tried. There's no other way to say it, man. Pause. But and the rest of the awards we do have. But you got to see it on Instagram later today.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
post
But we
we'll
do
post
have
everything on
them.
Instagram.
We do have them.
But we do have them for this season here. Um, you know
That
what?
puts them.
I give y'all one.
Give us one.
I give y'all one. Let's see what we gonna get y'all. I give y'all one. In a little. And this guy here, he may deserve to be shined in a good light for a moment. MVP of this season here is Vinny.
Yeah. Did he
So
catch that one?
yeah, he crazy. We ain't gonna slander him now. We slander him next week again. Um, but yes, Vinny's the MVP of this season. So yeah, so y'all got it. So Chris, Finals MVP.
Just give
Ned.
just because we don't want to just give a blanket statement as to just give why Vinny was the
Well, Vinny
overall
was Vinny
league
was
MVP.
overall the MVP because Vinny was in the runnings for almost all the awards.
Yeah,
He had 12. Wait, no, 10,
12 pick.
12 picks, which is averaging 2 picks a game. It was a 6 game season.
Hmm.
So, um, you can't debate that. And then offensively, you already know what he did throughout the season.
Yeah,
I think he had 10 touchdowns or something like that. So he was out of this world this season, and I don't think anybody can debate that. Um, yeah, he played
we
great.
just we're just giving out these awards like a week or two too late to where something else
That's
about Vinny's
okay.
edge in
That's
everybody's
okay. But
mind. But
they're
it's a
season
it's
awards.
a regular season award. So
He's a
yeah,
season award. So
yeah,
don't
hmm
let's not see that
yeah.
drop and act like he wasn't killing
Like
y'all
he
all
didn't kill
season long.
all season
He
long
was
because
giving
he
y'all the
did.
business. He was head topping people in the back of the end zone. He was
Hmm.
doing everything. He was picking it off, taking it back. So
Running past people. So yeah,
yeah, so
it's
um,
well deserved.
well
Well
deserved
deserved.
by him. Um,
I can't. The two blessed. Who's that? I can't say it's small on my screen, but they agree also saying well deserved. So
well deserved. Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
latest
yeah, yeah.
team.
He played great. He had a great season.
Hmm.
All right. So E, where we going? We moving pretty fast today. Oh, it's Vaughn.
I was going. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So now what else? What else do we have to cover? Um, we on to the spring.
Yeah. That puts a
Uh,
bow on the winter, man.
so we're not gonna stick too long to the spring because this is the end of season podcast for the winter.
Yeah.
We only had 2 games. Let me see if I can. grab those really quickly. We're gonna quickly run through these two games because we're not gonna harp on them. I don't even know where they at. Anyway, we had the Browns play
The Lions.
the Lions,
They beat
and
them. They beat them 28-7.
okay, yeah, I got it. Here we go. Yeah, Browns Lions 28-7. It was the 28-7 is kind
Don't let
of
the score fool you. Don't
yeah,
let
it
the
was a
score
closer
fool you.
game
It was
than
9-0 for a lot of that game, and then it came down to the key moments to me. Two drops that the Lions had. Man, it's as generic as it gets, huh?
yeah. Well, I didn't have the logos weren't on the site, so I'm gonna add these logos later. We're not fully into the spring. Give me a break. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going
Man,
on.
that's generic. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got it. I got you. I got you
Yeah, it
added.
was two
I actually
drops
don't have the
by.
logo.
It's two drops by guys that
Yeah,
are guys that
that
catch
don't
the
drop the
ball.
ball.
A third down drop by KJ and a fourth down drop by Guy.
That would have
And
continued
after
the
that,
drive. What was the
yeah,
score at that point? The score was
nine
was
zips.
nine
So
zero. So
yeah,
there was a safety in this game. That's why it was 9. But if they catch that, and we're not gonna kill those guys, they catch everything. So they catch that, continue that drive, they score, they win a 7-9 game.
yeah. But they don't. Browns get the ball, turnover, one downs, come down, score 16 zip, and by it's essentially it was probably over at
Yeah,
that point.
that was that was the point that we both teams had some penalties, which also took away big plays or
Hmm.
touchdowns. Browns had a touchdown taken away due to
I
a
actually think the
penalty,
safety came after they had a hit a deep
a
seam, I
deep
think,
play. Yeah, so the
to
safety came
Guy, but it
after a
was called
penalty.
back. Yeah. So I think the
So
offense was offsides.
yes, or it's either offsides or moving, or
One of those, yeah.
one of those calls. So then there we go. We get the safety, and then it was not downhill because they scored the touchdown after that, but it was just too much to come back at that point. So,
Just real
but a
quick, how
very
yeah.
close contested game. It wasn't this score does not tell you what happened in the game.
How does it feel to have Shoe back out here throwing?
It's good to see Shoeback out here throwing. I
Yeah.
need him to throw less
Mhm.
picks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I need him to throw less picks,
For
but
sure.
it's good to see him back out there. He's been on the rack for a while, so I guess I'm gonna expect it's gonna take him a little
He's had
bit to get.
five full years, I think he's had since he last played competitively. So
Yeah, so
that's
we
to be
got to
expected.
we'll give him some grace and give him some time to get back to what we know. If you don't know, we've in our time of these football leagues, we have Shu as probably the GOAT that we've seen. There's other guys, of course, but in our time of playing, I haven't really seen much guys better. You could talk like John Blaze, guys like that. Don't get me wrong, no disrespect, but
Yeah,
let's say on
yeah,
the flag side, I'm gonna say
yeah, yeah.
for you guys. Maybe revered as the goat. Um,
But you guys woke up now. GM Ken, he's putting
oh
together
yeah,
some teams. I know before
he's put
it was him
purple
with
rain
some
to
of
the
his
rest.
guys. They had joined up with some other teams, the All Stars and Ravens from past years, but now this time these teams have Ken's fingerprints all over, right?
Yeah,
We'll
and if you
see.
don't know, Ken is a Brown most of his career in these
Mm-hmm.
leagues, and it's like they all went back home. You know what I mean? So see what happens. There we go. A little less generic, right?
There we
Firebirds
go.
versus Mean Machine. Uh, this was I'm gonna say impeccable defense from the Firebirds.
Oh yeah,
Um, pick two pick sixes.
I know one that. Shout out to Uzman, got the beautiful
Oh yeah,
Skycam footage with the drone.
Balsa Hard films. I
Both
like
are
it.
hard
It's
films,
beautiful.
yeah.
It's beautiful footage.
Yeah,
Always looks good. So I think it was two pick sixes.
I
Because the other
remember
one
one
didn't go all
time.
the way back. Um, I got my critique for Mean Machine, and I know it's
Let it
early in the
go.
season,
Talk
but
about it.
um, You know what? What it is guys are coming back. A lot of guys are coming back. It takes playing QB's hard. It takes some time to get your bearings under you. He's getting a phone call. Hold on, guys. It takes some time to get your bearings under you with stuff like that. Like you gotta, you gotta be playing, especially at the QB position. You gotta be playing. Like when you're not playing QB and you come back, it's tough. You don't see the field as good as you were seeing it, so you gotta work your way back. But we're not down and out against them. It was game one. Um, they especially coming back. You got to take care of the football a little bit more. That's what I'm gonna say. As in, live for the next play, especially if you have the next play. You have
Yeah,
another down.
no
Live for the
problem.
next play. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it cut off. I know why it cut
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm on my computer. That's why, so it didn't cut me
Okay.
off. Yeah, live for the next play is what I'm gonna say. Like, no need to force it on third down when you're close to the goal line because force can get you a turnover, and that happened in this game. But if you run and get a little bit closer.
Check your text. I know we're down my time. Check your text. That's why.
But we're not out on we're not out on them. Regular text?
I guess it'd be WhatsApp. It's not for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, what were your thoughts on this one? E?
I mean, much of the same. It's name change, but the it's still the same. The defense will lead these Firebirds slash Ravens. Shout out to AP who played an amazing game. I don't know what you said while I was going, so I don't want to be repetitive.
No, I didn't mention. I didn't talk about the Firebirds
Oh,
yet.
you didn't talk about the
Earlier. Yeah, I
Firebirds
didn't
at
even talk.
all,
I
but
just
yeah,
talked
it's a
about the picks.
defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing defense, and no, the, the defense is good enough, and they know what I mean by that. They know what I mean by that, and you know what I mean by that. The defense is
Mm-hmm.
good enough. All right, so I don't need any more text about such and such. The defense is great. All right,
Oh yeah. Oh, the
the,
defense is.
the, the defense is good enough. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. We don't need
So,
any
no
additions.
more. So the
Yeah.
answer is a definitive. It was already no.
Already
It
no.
was already no. It wasn't going to happen, but it's no. It's not happening. All right. So you guys know what I mean by that little inside joke. But the defense going to carry this team. Shout out defensive captain Yobert, elder statesman of the team, traveling, playing man.
Yeah.
Almost
Almost
turned around and stumbled into a pick.
a pick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been playing good ball.
Hashi with his long. Hold on.
Long.
Well, Hashi Tashi. One more time. Hashi Tashi. Batting down passes. That could be so discouraging
Yeah, he
for
got to
an
one that he
offense.
shouldn't have
Well,
got to.
no.
He got to one that he shouldn't have got
Yeah.
to. I don't care who
Yeah.
you are. There
Yeah.
was a pass he batted down that we were like, "What? How did he get to that one?"
Yeah.
It was an
Yeah.
outside throw,
Outside
and he
throw.
jumped and got a full. He might have got a full hand on it, but he says he says he plays that position.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you
um,
know who else? To talk about the offense a little bit, and I know I know he never lost anything, but Q look like he turned back the
Q
clock a
looked like
little
he's
bit.
dialing the clock back a little bit. He had one
Yeah.
of those moves where the running back takes the steps backwards really quickly
Step back
and
to assess, like, let me
accelerates.
see who's in front of me real
Boom, boom.
quick. Let me see what I gotta
A
hit
little,
them
a little
with.
Le'Veon Bell, like let the block, like there's no block, but you know what I mean. Le'Veon used to sit there, run, and he step back a little bit, then dart.
Mm-hmm.
He did some shit like that yesterday. Me and E were like, Q, okay,
All right.
all right, all right. Q, I don't know where he working out at, but shit, E, me and you might have to go get the footwork he going to,
Mm-hmm.
cause he looked good yesterday. Oh wait, no, not yesterday. What are we? Monday? 2 days ago on Saturday.
Yeah,
So,
it's Saturday.
but they look good. AP showing why he's who he is.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say that. Ike was him. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um, Form
And I know we
continues.
always talk about you want to progress and get better each year. I honestly feel like this season right here,
No, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
this
Go ahead,
season
go
right
ahead.
here, there is no clear cut favorite in any division, and I would say that with my chest out. and I mean that. Did you hear what I said? Oh, you're on the phone. There's no clear cut winner in any division. I know people are gonna talk in here. My team is my team is my team. Just from every team that I've been sent on paper, it looks good. And I really, any team can really win it all. I'm not trying to hit you with the cliches and all of that stuff, but I really do feel that this year. Are there some teams that clearly won't win it all? Yeah. But I think there's about 4 teams in each division that definitely has a chance to potentially win the whole thing. And this is our biggest D1 season. We do have 6 teams. That's why it looks crazy over there. Muted. You got me?
Say that again. Sorry.
No, I was saying like this year, and I wasn't trying to be cliche or anything. There is no clear cut win in any division.
No. None.
You've seen all the teams on paper
Yeah.
also. I know the
We have
games
no
played. Huh?
We have no clue.
Like you know your teams that probably might be at the bottom. Like we'll never say.
Not even. You don't know. The teams are good. The teams are good.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I actually think the teams are good.
Okay, okay.
So
I guess I'll be the bad guy as usual.
no, I don't. I don't know. I have. You got to see them compete against each other.
I know. I'm talking strictly on paper. I know.
If you
I know.
okay, let me ask you a question. Right? If you would have looked at this game here, what would you think would have been the score? You wouldn't know. You couldn't call this. You couldn't call this game.
No, not this at all. No.
You couldn't call this game. So it's not that I'm saying. Hold on. We got a quick guest here. Because he said he wanted to come on. He seen us talking on here. That's who cut E off with the phone call. Z, what
Yeah,
up, man?
What's up, boys? How are you?
we're
Good,
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 man. We're
good.
good.
We're talking about your game right now.
Yeah.
I know you got something to say. First game together.
Mhm.
Let's get your take on it.
Yeah, it was a good game. We started off really well. Um, the Ravens have a good defense, but
Firebirds, are
oh
rebranded.
yeah, Firebirds, sorry, rebranded. Firebirds have a good defense, but I don't think they did anything particularly like impressive this game. Like if you rewatch, we were moving the ball. And to counter, they really weren't. I think they got one good drive, yes, and then the other second score was just a missed flag. But the rest, like, I don't think they got a first down like the entire game. So we played really good defense, and we were in the red zone multiple times. If you watch it back, I think Umair just needs to get settled in with the O.
He's
Learn
been on
how
the
to
rack a
play with
little
all
bit.
this.
He's been on
Yeah,
the
he
rack.
has. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
didn't
he
play-
has.
He
Just
barely played the winter because he came out, got hurt, and he was a receiver in the winter anyway. So he's been
exactly.
It's gonna take a
Yeah,
sec. Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna take a second. I think with the switch to D3 with the extra second, I do think he'll do really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's just being a little smarter with the ball. I tried telling him on the sideline, like take what they're giving because they were giving a lot of space. I don't know if you saw, but like they were dropping their safeties back like 15, 20 yards from where they're already starting. So there was a lot of space with like the curls or like 10-yard curls, but I don't know. I guess maybe he was just like trying to figure out timing with the receivers. First time playing with a bunch of us, so I think given the time, like we'll be fine.
One thing I want to give you credit for doing is after the pick on the goal line, and Umir put his head down, and you yelled at him, and you were like, "Yo, Umir, pick your head up."
Yeah. No, I said.
You heard
head
that?
up.
Did you hear that? E?
I didn't hear that part. No.
Yeah, it's like, "Yo, pick your head up."
No, I said, yeah, head up, but just like learn from it. That's not the play.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Just
Yeah,
but
and
head
that's-
up. We're still in the game.
Yeah,
It was
that
a close game. It was a close game. Like we had chances to win. We had chances to win. We were up 13-7. At the end of the day, we just didn't convert. But like we showed, there were definitely positives. Like we
Yeah,
were
of
in the
course.
red zone.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
red zone like 5-6 times. It's just two or
And
three
you had to play
times
what
we
you got.
got picked
Yeah.
off.
And one,
so-
you actually got the flag up hold on the one, and I think the next play was a pick.
Yeah, the next play was the pick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like, I mean, just be a little smarter
and
with
one
the
that
ball
you
would be
should
fun.
and one that you should have hung on to.
Yeah.
He played good defense on it, but you
No,
should have
no.
hung on to it. Yeah,
No,
it was
so-
good defense.
Yeah, I was coming back and I grabbed it. Yes, should have done a better job, but like his name is John, right? That's Ike's brother.
Yeah, great defense. It was a
Yeah,
good
yeah. He, as I was pulling it in, I don't know how, but he just wrapped his arm and just punched the ball out. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, what?
I thought you
Yeah.
had it. I told you that at the game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
I
ready.
thought you
I was
caught
ready.
it.
I was ready to get up and like showboat a little bit, but like
Mhm.
I was like, the ball is out. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Great,
it
great
was a good
defense.
play.
That was really good. That was good physical defense. Really good
Yeah.
physical defense. It was good. So I couldn't like say anything about it. But yeah, it was a good game. I think we'll be fine. Just showed, where we can improve.
Did you go on the website, get a chance to look at the other teams?
Yeah, I
Nice.
saw. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on D3? Like I know I said something again, it's cliche, but I think this there is no clear cut winner. I know you're gonna say your team, but being
No,
Outside
unbiased.
if
of
we
your team.
Outside of
Yeah,
your
if
team,
we
like
everybody
get if
says
we
their
get
team.
if we get going, we'll be a top contender. But no, I agree with you. There's also some new teams, right, that I'm not familiar with, but
mhm,
I know some of the players.
mhm.
But yeah, from what I've seen, AZ always built a great team. I think it's the Caliphs, right? That's
They
going to
do
be a great
They do
team. The sleepers,
Mhm.
the sleepers got Ali now, so that'll be fun to see him on the opposite side of the field for once.
Yeah,
That's going to be an entertaining game for sure. I'm sure we're going to
yeah.
talk about it a
Just for the
lot to
Mhm.
each
record, you
other.
guys split up to all these teams and then they got to face each other in the season. I actually find that hilarious.
Exactly, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guardians too. Guardians picked up Zevi, so that was surprising. I was shocked to
Yeah.
hear that one.
So
Um,
that makes good football, man.
Thunder is obviously like the reigning champs. They always got a good team. So it's like stacked across
That's like they
the board.
retooled. That's the thing. They
Yeah,
actually added some more guys. So
yeah. It'll
yeah.
be a good season. Like I don't know who's gonna come away with it, but I think you have like six. From just on paper, six really solid teams.
And then
There's
just
like
real quick, if you want to talk about your advice while we have you on, we don't touch the ground. Yeah, just
Hell
talk about it real quick.
Vice.
Your D2 team.
Yeah. New team, Outlaws on the shelf. I don't know. I think we were looking to with AZ trying to build like a team, right? People who understood their role and who could just get their job done, and cared about the team and winning more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think with what we brought, I don't know if people have seen the roster yet, but I think it's a really solid
Trust me, they've
roster.
seen.
I think
Everybody's
it's
looking at those rosters. Yeah.
I think that's a solid roster. I mean, I don't know who would, across the board, who would, man up with all of us. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about it?
I like it. I like the. I like.
It's a good team.
It's a
Yeah, you
very
like
good team.
it?
Yeah, it's
It's a
very
good
That's a
good.
team.
very good team. Very good team.
I
Yeah,
like
it's a good
you
team.
guys. It's cool to see you guys build with other guys. You know what I mean? You guys came in as the
Yeah.
Outlaws, and it was just your guys. And
Yeah.
as the time's going on, you guys are
Yeah.
starting to bring
You got
in
to
and
build out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
merge, and it's
Yeah.
it's good to see that happen. You know.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I agree. Yeah. Should be a
so
fun season.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys, you're gonna have your first game. You know what? You'll segue us into this week here.
Oh, you got the schedule?
Yeah, I have the
Schedule
schedule.
release.
Let's see if I can find you guys really quickly.
Oh, ball up top.
Yes. Oh, good game.
That's a good
Game.
game.
Good
That's a good
starts.
game.
Yeah. So
That's a good game.
you guys are against Ball up top this week.
Yeah.
That's a good start because then you get to see
Yeah.
you get
But
to
it's
see get
the
tested early
right, but it's not. I don't think Ramsey's QB, right?
in this division.
Good
No,
arm.
It's
Arm.
Arm. Okay, Arm's still good.
Yeah,
Still very good.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
very good
So
QB. So
yeah. All right.
so
Should
you
be
guys
yeah.
get tested early. This is when you want to be
Exactly.
tested anyway.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
Exactly. Yep.
So
Definitely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. What about our D3? Do you know who we're playing?
Let's have to rate it off. We have Bomb Squad versus Gators at 8:30. Start off the D1 season. Ball up top versus the Vice. Another D1 game at 11:30. Browns versus the Falcons.
Falcons.
They should be fun.
Yeah.
This I don't know. The Falcons are Nick and Yasir. They made a team.
Oh. Okay. Oh
They
wow.
made a team, so that's their team. And then
Who's Browns? Who's Browns D1?
Browns. That's Shu and Ken and some
Got it.
guys. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, and then the Sleepers versus the U. That's Ken's D3 team.
Yeah. I know.
Versus,
That's
you know
that's the
if you
other. That's the other D3 team I saw. Yeah.
yes, the
That looked like a
Sleeper
good
versus
team.
the Sleepers.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Some of
Uh-huh.
the stuff isn't correct on the site because team names were changing. I will have that corrected before the end of the week.
Let's go to
Then we got Firebird Strikers 8:30, Goldman Sachs for the
Nice.
TDs. Yeah, that's
That's
a
a
legacy.
That's got to be a
versus
legacy team.
that's
It's
a
Yeah.
gotta be
legacy.
it's got to be
Legacy.
a legacy team.
Browns legacy versus the Master Chiefs, and Blitz versus Mean Machine, which is
Blitz, formerly
Blitz is formerly
Hennyton.
known as Anything
Oh, that's
Possible. So
anything. Oh,
yeah.
that's a
Hennyton.
great
Yeah.
team. That's a great
So
team.
you
Okay.
so you're playing. That's another good game there.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
it's another good game. Yeah, it's another.
Yeah. So
It's a way to step
way to
back,
start your season.
step front. Yeah, positively. Yeah, from what we had last week. So
And
another one.
the final slate of games are Ball Up Top Jets.
That's D1.
Yeah.
D1.
Yes, D1.
Lunatics Lions. That's D2.
Okay,
Caliphs Thunder. That's
that's a
D3.
very good
That's
game.
actually a good game.
That's a very
Lights
good game.
Out and Daddy
Daddy D.
Daycare.
I
That's
don't know about
that could turn to that's good. That might have something in there too. So we gonna see
Yeah.
how these
Okay.
goes. Very competitive games
Yeah, it's a good week. Very
to start the
competitive week.
season. So
Yeah.
shout out
We're
to
gonna be saying that a lot, man. We're gonna be
Yeah,
saying
looks
that a
good.
lot.
Looks good. Yeah. I don't
listen,
know. I don't know.
D
I don't know
three
some of
is
these
the
teams,
division,
but
man. Like I don't care what anybody says.
yeah,
We
D3's
talk
fun.
about D1, but
D3's
D3
fun.
is the
Yeah.
division.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always fun. It's always
It's
competitive.
always fun. You guys have more. I think y'all have the most fun in D3.
Yeah, you just have
Plus,
fun with it. Yeah,
there's
exactly.
Yeah.
always a lot of teams, and
hmm
the division's even,
Yeah, that's what
no
I like
matter
about
what
it.
you can do. Yeah. So
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
so
It's well rounded. It's a well rounded
well-rounded
league.
division. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And there's like 5, 6 like teams that could win it all. So
hmm
like it's
Mhm.
unpredictable. That's what I love about it. So it's fun.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
somebody's gonna emerge a good team, and you're gonna be like, where did they come from? And
Yeah,
it's gonna be
exactly.
something. Yeah.
Right.
All
All
right.
right.
And let me
So
just do a little bit of admin stuff. Guys, the schedule. As you can see, there's so many crossover guys, so many crossover players. So well is doing his best trying to make everything work for everyone. Everyone will probably play at every time. So just
we
bear with him for now, all right?
yeah, he does
Just bear
have
with-
the
He has to chart it out.
request and what all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
he has to chart it
all
out.
that.
But as you
It's
said,
tough to piece together.
we have to make sure that the Vice doesn't play the same time as Mean Machine, who doesn't play the same time as the Vice as
Yeah.
Shane, right? As Bomb Squad. So it's so many
Yeah.
crossover guys. So
Yeah, it's tough.
when he comes up with a schedule, he is doing his best and working hard on it daily. And he sends me
Yeah.
the roster. I know a lot of the crossover guys, so that's what we're working on. And we came up with this. I know a lot of guys really don't like the 1 o'clock, but it's gonna happen for everybody.
Yes,
gonna
Mo
happen.
Legacy is playing this week. Firebirds play no, that's another game. Firebirds. Mo, I'll send it in the chat later.
Or there's 5 legacy teams, so maybe a
Five
team
legacy
has,
teams. So there's a buy. So you may have
there's a buy. They may have to
I'll figure it
buy.
out. I'll let
Yeah.
you. We'll let you know later.
All right, boys. I'm
Well,
gonna
right
drop.
after we get off. Yo, Aziz, thanks for
Thanks for
being
a couple
on.
minutes, bro.
See you guys this week for sure.
Yeah,
Good luck.
got this
Good luck
Saturday.
to get back on the positive side this week.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll see what happens for me and Machine.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, bro. All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there are 2 divisions with 5 teams, so there will be buys.
now one of them may get a 6 team, which
They're working
which
on
will
it.
make it is
They're
that's
working
being
on it.
worked on currently.
They're working on it.
So we'll see what happens there. And then the only thing that would change in that division is there won't be any buys. Nobody will be
Yeah.
off. So we'll figure that out. There are guys looking for teams if you need if you're looking
People
for
in the
guys.
chat right here. That's
People in the chat are
Vaughn
saying Vaughn, Lamar
looking for a D3 team. Lamar's looking for a
D3
D1
team,
and D2. He
D2
said.
team. So listen, there's guys out there. Hold on, bro.
Huh?
We got one more quick guess. Hold on. He didn't play this week. Hold on, I got you. What's good, bro?
Bro,
Yo, what's up?
Are you ready this week, bro?
I'm ready. I don't know what team we're playing. I don't know who's on that team, but we're ready.
lights out. You're playing against Daddy Daycare. That's Mike Labotti's team.
Mike Labotti's team. It's like an all.
Okay.
Let's say all stars there. Daddy Daycare. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it,
Everybody
got
got
it, got it.
kids now there, so.
Okay, cool.
So,
Oh, wow. Mike was on our team last season, so it's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So gonna
I wonder
be
if
a
he's still-
game. It's a good start to your season. Are you excited
Oh,
to have all your
Whoa,
guys? now going
whoa!
into
Don't
this
this is. He did
What?
play last week. Give him a quick little recap. His first game as a
Oh
Lion.
yeah. My bad.
So just
I'm
just
sorry.
talk about that game. What was the message after the game from Kazi? I'm pretty sure he was positive and uplifting in the
Yeah,
chat.
super positive. I I think it was a good game. I think there were just a couple of drops, like you guys said, on third and fourth. Uh, Messaging was really positive after the game, and it's like cool. Half of us are from a different team, right? Joining him, so it's a different QB. I actually really like the way he cues, um, picking up some things, learning from him.
Hold
And
on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Keep talking. I got to get
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
kids.
go ahead. Yeah.
we share a lot of similarities, and we get to like bounce things off each other, and like we're always talking, or we have been talking, so
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be cool. Now, Lions is at 10 a.m. I think this week, and then we're at 1, so that'll be a nice little break, I guess, for us, for
Do
half of the team.
you again? I just spoke about the schedule, but since we're talking about it, do
Yeah.
you like a break in between, or would you prefer back to back? Just keep it going, or well, one game you're a receiver, the other you're a quarterback. So I guess it's two different mind states getting ready for the game, right?
I think for me it's different because I'm throwing, so for me it doesn't matter if we go back to back. But
Okay.
5 of our guys are receiving on D2 and then receiving again on D3.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in this case a break is nice,
Yeah. Okay.
but ideally it's like just go back to back because we have numbers this season for our
Okay.
team, so that should be
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah.
Um, should be good. Should be fun, entertaining.
And I'm going to ask you one question. I'll let Rob take over. Your team was one of the teams that did play in the winter. Wasn't the season that you hoped for. We talked about the reasons why. We know,
Yeah.
but just talk about how that experience is going to help you now in D3.
Uh, I think quite a bit. A couple of reasons, right? One being that we played together. A lot of the guys that we know, a couple of new ads. So like Alex Diego, um, Keenan, Beans, one of the guys that you guys met at the last game. Having them come back, it really helps us understand. Having one consistent quarterback is going
Yeah.
to be helpful. I wasn't around as much. So we weren't able to build that team chemistry quite a bit. So that's going to be good. And then two, just,
We lost him. Hmm? We lost him. Am I good? Am I the one that's bugging out?
No. He's. I
Oh.
forgot I was muted. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I actually like his additions that he added. Does he know he lost him? Looks like he was out at the gym or something. Anyway.
Yeah.
So connection issues, but yeah, I like the guys he added, and the people he had to play this week definitely will in this previous season will
But similar
benefit them.
to Aziz and them, I'm actually glad that they joined the team because certain teams come in, pause, but join us, and it's like, but you get what I mean by it, like, but like
Yeah.
it's us in our little circle,
Yes,
and
and
they don't
now
really branch
they're
out
all
and
branching out.
join. So you see that from Aziz and the Outlaws that you name four guys all on different teams now that
Mm-hmm.
would have never happened before. And now look at Lights Out here merging with the Lions. They're pretty much half of the Lions this year, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, it's natural progression of
yeah,
teams,
yeah, yeah.
man. Like your
Mm-hmm.
your your core guys always start to dwindle, and that's how it goes. And then you gotta do something. How the
I'm
heck?
talking
That's
that
how.
that's how you ended up in this realm. Our
Yeah.
guys just
Yeah, and then
got
the
old
one
real fast, stopped playing.
your couple guys that still play, you bring them over with you, and then
Yeah.
you go from there. Now that we're not playing, Gilbert's still with the Firebirds, formerly known as the Ravens, and stuff like that, and they continue playing, and that's how it goes.
Going, and now we got our other Pat making his return on Daddy
Mm-hmm.
Daycare.
On Daddy Daycare.
Yeah.
Daddy Daycare sounds like the team for me.
Wait, I want to see when the jerseys come out. That mock up is crazy.
Plug it in my computer. Yeah,
Yeah.
the mock-up was crazy, but it's pretty funny. So, I don't know where Ro is, if he's coming back. Maybe his phone died.
Possibly.
That's
It's
probably
possibly.
Yeah.
We'll give you a
I
quick
do-
rundown. We talked about you guys winning the championship. Championship MVP was Chris. Manager of the year. Oh, there we go. We have the graphics to prove it. Manager of the year,
got you.
Ned.
Ned from Ball Up Top.
Then we also talked about we teased one award. We gave out the MVP of the winter season was Vinny. So
Yeah. So everything else will be the best hands in the league is here. Good
that's what I'm
job.
talking to. That's why I was talking to.
Oh, okay.
Talking to.
Yeah.
Give
So
him a recap.
everything. Nick was good, brother. That's my kids in the background. Excuse me, guys. My wife had to run out. But
Just put up the poster schedule one more time. I'm sorry, so guys can see. It's also going to be posted in the chat as soon as this is over.
Yeah,
but
as soon as this
for
is
guys like Nick, who probably I don't know if he just joined also, but his first game is at they're the next screen, I think. They're the Falcons. Who the Falcons play this year?
The Falcons
This week, I'm sorry. Play the Browns D1. So at 11:30. So
now we get
I
to see
got 'em.
who's who. We're gonna see who's who.
Yeah.
Because these are two. The Browns coming back. Browns are new. Falcons are new. We haven't seen a Browns D1 roster in the league yet. So these are two new teams, and we're gonna see what they got. So
Again, this
This is a
schedule
good-
will be posted in the chat. We just wanted to, do like a little schedule release here for everyone. So
all right. I don't think we're getting Rowe back, but we'll definitely get him back. His phone had to die. We'll definitely get him back at a later time. Shout out to like I said, this is the last shout out to Ball Up Top. We're gonna leave the podcast like that. Right there. They deserve their flowers. Once again, Ball Up Top are winter 25-26 hybrid champions.
on to the spring. On to the spring.
Hold on. Let me get the music down so that you can give your final words.
Now we had a little taste of what the spring is going to be like. I look forward to having all the teams out there, minus the ones on bye, obviously. And we actually had some good weather. It felt nice to be out there and not have to be bundled up with gloves and all that. So we'll be able to breathe a little bit this year. So let the guns out a little bit. Like you don't got that. You don't got that. So you ain't got.
I need a little bit more sun so I can keep wearing my bucket hat. Yeah, I know.
No, but I'm excited. I'm excited for Saturday. I really am. Just to see what these new teams, how they come together.
Like I said,
and
the
how
season
everyone
felt
plays.
just starting these two games. The season it felt fresh, like something
Yeah.
new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the last season it was like, oh gosh, this one ain't over yet. But
Yeah.
we had our break in between. We didn't have it at the end, so now we starting here. And yes, you can see everybody. You should have gotten the information of when the last games, the final games are going to be played. We're trying to be done by June. You know what I mean? And out of here so everybody could go on vacation. Because Anas needs to go on vacation about 15 times. So he'll have July and August to go wherever he's going. We'll be taking a vacation also in July. So and then we'll be back fresh again for the fall. Thank you, like E said earlier. Thank you guys for bearing through this long winter season, and here we go, spring ball. Good luck to everybody this weekend. We'll be out there on time again. Were we on time this week? Somewhat.
Give or take.
Give or take 15 minutes. Yeah, but we'll be.
But now we definitely got to be out there because there's
full
4
slate
games.
of games.
Full slate of games. So we gotta.
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck in whatever you division you're in. Guys are looking for teams. If you need a guy, we can tell you who's out there. Just hit us up on the side. We're always here to answer. All right.
See everybody Saturday. No music? Is the music playing?
The music is playing here.
Oh, I can't hear the music, man. Nah. All right. Later.
What you wanna take? What you wanna take? Make your snaps count. Don't count your snaps count. Don't pitch the ball after an incomplete first down. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you give until you get what you want to take. Grind like the rank to turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or out. Don't count your snaps, just make sure your snaps count. Take what you're given till you get what you want to take. Grind like the rank to turn that pressure into weight. It doesn't matter how much you're in or